Welcome back, everyone. It's Mr. D. Thanks for joining me. And today we're going to talk about 5 things that you need to do to be successful at the beginning of a school year. Could be any new beginning in your life, whatever phase you're in, new job, college, whoever's watching this, welcome to the community. 5 things that you need to do at the beginning. This is the beginning of my 23rd year of teaching. I've seen 23 beginnings of the school year. Does that sound right? Sounds right to me. I've learned a lot through students, watching successful students. So number 1 is set goals. Horace Mann once said, "Habit is a cable. We weave a thread of it each day, and at last, we cannot break it." Now, if you think about a cable, you think about all the little intertwined things that are making that cable strong, and we cannot break it. That kind of sucks. I don't know about that "we cannot break it" part of the quote. I do believe that habits are incredibly strong and powerful, and they can be good or bad habits. But if you want to establish good habits, it's like, have you been watching SpaceX, like the Falcon 9? I mean, I'm watching this right here, and I'm just going to play it right here.
0.
It's crazy how much power is needed just to get that rocket into the air. But once you get out of Earth's gravitational pull, you don't have to use as much energy. It's going to take a lot to break away from old habits and create new ones, but it's really important that you do that. There's another great quote out there that says, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit." So another one of those quotes that pertains, I think that was Aristotle, though that's been refuted. I'm not sure who actually said it, but he was a Greek philosopher. Let's give credit to him. Why not? So this summer I did a lot of reading, and one of the books I read was 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Stephen Covey, the author, says, "Sow a thought, reap an action. Sow an action, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character. Sow a character, reap a destiny." And there's a lot of things that can be said about your habits and your thoughts and breaking away from things and creating good goals for yourself this year and 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I had a friend by the name of Chris, and we would always talk about our 5-year plan and our 10-year plan. We go hiking in the mountains every year, and we talk about our 3, 5, and 10-year plans in life, our goals, and we'd always readjust. And it's not like things can't change. It's just you are driven by that goal, by that mission. For example, I may or may not have said that I'm an Ironman before, but if I haven't told you, I've done an Ironman. I've done a full Ironman, and some of you have had me before, like, "Oh gosh, Dinkler, come on, man, you've already talked about this." We know. But that is something for me that was incredibly hard. Maybe you could just knock that out, piece of cake, but it's a crazy race. It's 2.4 mile swim, and then you bike for 112 miles, and then you run a marathon. And you do it in a day, in one race. And it took me 11 hours to do that. Not awesome, but pretty good. I mean, for an age grouper guy, not bad. But to do that, to complete that race, I had to have a goal. I want to finish that race, and I worked backwards from there, and I created disciplines and habits and things that I would do every single day. Here's a little pro tip. When you set your goals, set giant goals, set big goals, set goals that are going to light you on fire. You're going to be passionate about them. You want to complete them. Number 2 is get organized. Make sure that you have a place that's organized at home. If we're working from home right now, you're organized, it's neat, it's clean. If you're working from an office, wherever it is, get organized. Under that, I would say use Google Calendar or any kind of calendar. Google Calendar is a great way to make sure that all your appointments and deadlines and due dates are in one neatly organized calendar. And under that same category of getting organized is set priorities. Right? You need to set your priorities so that you do the important things first. Number 3 is establish a good schedule. So first thing is get enough sleep. Go to bed the night before your day starts on time. Make sure you get enough sleep, probably like 8 hours of sleep. When you wake up, do first things first. Get the important things done first. So even sometimes it's like a little thing, like maybe it's making your bed so you feel like you've checked off a box, you've done something. Maybe it's doing some yoga. Maybe it's doing like a meditation. Whatever it is, read for a few minutes. As a part of that morning schedule, make sure you take a look at your calendar and don't procrastinate. Make sure you start going down the list. It helps when you build that early morning momentum, when you get something done. Again, it could just be like making your bed. That simple. do a small task, and then you get this momentum like a snowball rolling down a hill. You're like, yeah, I did that, I feel good about that. So establish that routine and knock it out. Number 4, take care of yourself. It's really simple, straightforward, but you gotta take care of yourself. It's really important. Get enough sleep, make healthy choices with your nutrition, make sure you exercise regularly, get up out of your chair and go outside if you can. Make deliberate breaks for exercise during your day. It'll produce endorphins, you'll feel better about yourself. It's amazing what exercise does for the body. And if you're looking for other healthy tips, you can take a look at a conversation I had with my brother, Dr. John Dinkler. I'll put that in a link down below or to another video somewhere else. And finally, number 5, ask questions. When you get lost and confused, ask those questions, make sure you clarify, but you need to self-advocate because your parents can't do that for you forever, right? I am here to help you be successful this year, but I have to work within a framework. My role is to be a model, a coach, a teacher, instructor. I'm gonna hold you accountable, and it may feel uncomfortable at times, but hey, that's my job. At the end of the day, I care about you. I care about what's going on in your life. So just ask if you have questions. And that about wraps it up. Did I miss anything? If you think I missed something, then put it in the comments below. I'd love to see your thoughts on this. Would you add anything? Would you take anything away? Hopefully everything helps you start this school year off better or whatever chapter you're in life. I really want to make it a great year. Let's make it a great year together. Bye for now, community.